Good morning, friends. You heard correctly. We are going to stretch. I do promise that we're going to stretch. We're going to stretch today with some strength moves, and then we're going to do tomorrow just stretching. Hey, Benny, she wants to go up there and eat. See, I had Gracie in here, and now she's whimpering in the kitchen. So hopefully she'll get some love and support from the other family members. You might get to see another little puppy, a puppy visit. We're going to use, I can't keep calling her a puppy, but she acts like one. We're going to use a light set of weights today. If you don't have a set, then you could use water bottles or cans or just your arms. It's totally fine to have nothing as well. Good morning, Edie, Suda. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit so you can kind of relax. And then we're going to take our feet. We're on the back end of the mat. Your weights can be to the front portion of your mat. And then once your weights, you get to see the whole family today. Slide the weight up onto the balls of the feet. She's fast. Now my mat has all sorts of treasures. Slide the weight onto the heels, lift the toes. I know, don't be too nervous. I won't go too crazy. Tomorrow is just relaxing. Today, it's a combo. Slide the weight to the outside rim of the foot. And then slide the weight to the inside rim. So when we're rolling into those positions, your goal is to loosen up the feet so that right now you can come to the center. You feel the back, the front, side to side connect to the mat, and then soften your knees. Exaggerate that forward bend. So you're using that, you're drawing that forward, and then flex the thighs, pull the knees back over the heels. Oh, I love it. I love your guys' banter. I think it makes it feel like we're really in the same room together. Soften the knees, place them right over the heels. Squeeze your behind, press your hips forward. So again, you're exaggerating that press. And then send the hips back. I don't know if you guys saw that blur of the dog and my son, but those of you who have not seen my son in a while, could you believe he looks like a man? He looks so tall. Slide to the right. You may have to rewind to catch that, but he's taller than me, which, not saying much. Slide to the other side. Loosening up those hips a little bit. We've really been working on hip mobility the last couple of weeks, so we should be feeling like that's getting a little bit better. Bring the hips center so the hips are right over the knees, right over the ankles. Roll your shoulders forward, tilt the chin to the chest so you're lengthening the cervical spine. Inhale. Exhale, retract, open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades back, look up towards the ceiling. Good morning, David. I know we have to make it sunshiny in our inside because it's certainly not outside. And then release the shoulders so that they're right over the hips, knees, and feet. Take that right ear to the right shoulder. Tilt the chin to chest. And then left ear to the left shoulder. Keep your glutes tight, keep your abs tight. Then bring your head center. Take a deep breath in, arms come up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly button in, ground your back, draw the hands to the mat, relax the back of the neck. Slide your hands up the shins, look up. Slide down, bend your left knee, right hand comes up to the ceiling. You should feel that stretch in the back of the right leg. Big deep breath in. Exhale, both hands come down. Slide your hands up, look forward. Slide your hands back down, soften your right knee. The left hand comes up to the ceiling. You should feel that stretch in the back of the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, both hands come down. Relax the back of the neck. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourselves up. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in. Roll the shoulders back and down. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the navel to spine, dive forward. Slide the hands up the shins, look forward. Slide the hands back down. Bend your left knee, right hand comes up. See if you can pull this right hand back just a little farther. Inhale. Exhale, both hands come down. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Slide the hands back down, soften your right knee, left hand comes up. See if you can take this left hand and pull it back. Inhale. Exhale, your left hand comes down to the mat, and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourselves all the way up. Squeeze your behind, pull your abs in, roll your shoulders back and down. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the belly button in, round your back. Slide your hands up the shins, look forward. Extension. Slide down, bend your left knee, right hand comes up. Pull your right hand back a little farther. Option, take this right hand to the left hip. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand back down to the floor. This time switch, bend your right knee, left hand comes up. Pull that left hand a little further back. Option, take this left hand, bring it to the right hip. Inhale. Exhale. One more big deep breath in. Exhale, both hands come down. Slowly roll yourselves all the way up. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in. Stack your shoulders. Here we go. Deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop your belly button in, round your back. Walk your hands forward, high hover. Low hover. High hover. Inverted V, press back. So you should feel when you come into that stretch through the back of the legs, taking the tailbone up towards the ceiling, back into that high hover. Squeeze your behind knees, can be up or down. Low hover. High hover, low hover, high hover, inverted V, press back, lift the tailbone, and high hover, squeeze your behind, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover. One more time. Low hover. High hover. Inverted V. Tailbone comes up to the ceiling. High hover. This time we have 4. Low hover. High hover. Low hover. High hover, low hover, 2 more. High hover, low hover, high hover, Now this time, come down into a low hover, press your chest through, lay your thighs on the floor, flatten your feet and look up. You're drawing your shoulders away from your ears. Aw, thanks, Heidi. Look over that right shoulder. And switch. And center. Now sink back into that child's pose. Tuck the hips under, bow the head. Inhale. Exhale. Now on that next inhale, take your left hand, reach it underneath, thread it underneath the right, and look over that right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. One more big deep breath in. Exhale, switch the arm. That right hand comes underneath. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Now from here, take a big deep breath in. Exhale, come up onto your hands and knees. If you have a weight, place it in your left hand. And then from there, I have my left hand loaded with the weight. My right foot comes back and I lift the left arm laterally out to the side. Now I can do all of that with my foot down. I could do that on my elbow and my range of motion would just be bent on the left arm. I could have both legs in. So again, you figure out what makes sense for you this morning and then go strong in that position. Angle myself a little bit. So as you're opening that arm, as you're coming into that, your abdominals have to fire up strong. So that's what we're after. That nice strong contraction with the abdominals to open the arm and to hold the body steady. For 8, strong navel to spine. 7, 6, 5. Now you can play with that range of motion or the pace of the arm, but you want to keep the back controlled like you have something balancing on your back. Now reach that left arm forward, pull towards the knee and reach. Pull and reach. So I'm going to turn so you can see just a little bit through this movement. It's a little different. So right now you're coming left elbow to the right knee. For 4, 3, I can do the arm alone. I can do the leg alone. Now, watch. Take your right foot and bring it across so the arm is coming out to the side and tapping the foot across the body. So you come across the body and return. Across the body and return. For 8, 7, so my right foot is coming up to my left hand. Strong left obliques. Last 2 and 1. Now pull the elbow to knee, pull the hand to foot. Left elbow, left, right knee, left hand, right foot. Tuck and tap. A lot of rotation and movement for the obliques, for the transverse to stabilize. So again, as I come into that, I could do the arm. I pulled in, lift, and reach back. Pull in, and reach back. I could keep my hands on the floor, tuck it, and then bring it across the back. Tuck it, so I don't have to put those two together. Optional to combine. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. After that last one, set your weight down, place your right toes into the floor, meet it with the left. You're in a high hover, low hover, high hover, Inverted V. Tuck the navel to spine, pull your belly button in and your glutes to the ceiling. High hover, you can set your knees down. Find what feels good this morning. Low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover, inverted V, tailbone to the ceiling. Lengthening out the calves, the hamstrings. High hover, low hover, we have 3. High hover, low hover, high hover. One more time, low hover, high hover, inverted V, tailbone to the ceiling. Try and draw those heels deeper into your mat. And high hover. Squeeze your behind, low hover, high hover, low hover, high hover. 2 more. Low hover, high hover. One more time. Low hover, high hover. Inverted feet, press back. Tailbone to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, set your knees down and place the weight in your right hand. So now we start with that lateral lift. If I don't have a weight, I'm right here lifting that right arm out to the side. Option to extend and lift your left leg behind you. So again, I can be here. I could be here with that foot planted. I could choose to be on my elbow and make that range of motion just a little bit different on that right arm. For 8. Now we have that pattern coming. 7, 6, tuck your belly button in. Glutes are nice and strong. Last 4, 3, in 2, and 1. Now reach your right arm forward, tuck it to the left knee. Pull and reach. I can do all of that without the weight. I could do that without the leg. I could do that without the arm. So we're all built very different. Play with each movement and find what feels right to you this morning. For 8, 7, 6, 5, scoop your belly button in. Every time you come in, you do that nice strong crunch for the abs. Last 2, and 1. Now take that right hand to the left toes and reach. Reach behind. So your left foot comes across the body behind you. Your right hand touches the foot, and then you reach. For 8. If that range of motion doesn't work, just go close. So if that foot, even if we're here tapping that left foot across and back, you'll get the same core connection, the same obliques. For 4, 3, last 2, so strong. Last 1. Now combine that elbow to knee, hand to foot. Elbow to knee, hand to foot. Breathing nice and strong, so you have that strong inhale and exhale, strong rotation and flexion. 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Now on that last one, set your weight down. Take that left foot into the floor, meet it with the right, low hover. Press your chest through. Extension, keep your thighs hovering if you can. Look up, lengthening your hip flexors, And then press back into that inverted V. Float your right leg straight up. Now take this right foot, place it on the floor in between your hands. Set your left knee down. Keep your left hand on the mat and then lift your right hand. Now if you want, you can turn this foot out so the right toes are turned at an angle. Inhale. Exhale. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale, take this right hand, bring the elbow towards the mat, and then see if you can come down to the floor. So again, I might choose to keep both of my hands right here. You find what serves you. Otherwise, you come down. If you feel comfortable with your forehead on your hands, go for it. Lean into this right leg. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Nice big deep breath in. And exhale. Go ahead and bring your hands onto the mat. Turn your right toes back to center. Dig your left toes into the floor. Bring that knee up and off the mat, the left knee. Pick up your weights. So now you have your weights in hand and come all the way upright. So now you're in a standing position. You're going to draw the weights over to the right hip and straight up. So what that looks like, straight on. You have the arms up, sweep them across and lift. Sweep them across and lift. So again, I can do all of that without the weights. We've practiced, so what we're loading into is what we've practiced down on our hands and knees. So that rotation and lift. Now option, when the hands come up, you have that option, we're coming down, and then you have an option to find your balance. Down, find your balance. Now, where it comes into play, what we did on our hands and knees, check out this left foot. Bring it across, and the hands are coming towards your right foot, or your left foot, and then you lift up, balance on your right foot. Come across the body and lift. Across the body and lift. If I wanted, I could come across the body and stand tall right here. Across the body and stand tall. So find what serves you this morning. Strong balance, across. Oh, thank you, Karen. Good morning, neighbor. Last 4. Last 3. Nice rotation of the body. It's going to require a little bit more balance when you integrate all that together. Last 1. Now feet come together, sweep the arms down and up. Squeeze your glutes. Last 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Hold tall. Bend your elbows. Lift your right leg. Invert, just like what we practiced this week. You're going to draw the hands forward and then close the elbows. Now, when you close the elbows together, straighten that right leg. So we come forward and extend. Forward and extend. Flexing our quadricep to lengthen our hamstring. Same thing without the weights, you guys. Same thing here. You pick and choose what serves you. So again, that's the advantage of being in charge of your own workout, your own movement, is you pick the movements that give you joy, work through the body in a productive way, then skip the stuff that doesn't. 4 more. Balance. 3. 2. Last 1, so strong. And then set both feet down so that you have both feet grounded. Once again, come down and lift up. Come down and lift up. Now in that same fashion, we're going to add a little rotation. So you'll take the right arm, circle back. Left arm, circle back. Nice full range of motion, that extension as we reach back, open up the heart. We talk about that front range is really strong already, but this back gets really tight and shortened. So engage the muscles in the back and stretch the muscles in the front. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Now once again, just down and up for 4. Getting ready to go back into that. 3. Squeeze your glutes. 2. Now we'll set the weights down. So you bring your hands down to the mat, set your weights straddling the mat, hands are on the mat, hop or walk back, low hover, press your chest through, stretching those hip flexors, press back, inverted V, down dog, float your left leg up to the ceiling, straight up, lengthening that right hamstring, breathe, inhale, exhale, pull that left leg through. So this is the one where the foot comes down and then that leg drops. So you drop that right knee, the right foot, and then turn the left toes out if you like. Keep your right hand on the floor and lift that left hand up to the ceiling. Big deep breath in. You're leaning into this front knee, trying to stretch from inner thigh to inner thigh. Inhale. Exhale, take this left hand, bring it down to the mat. If you feel good, bring it down onto your elbows. Press into that left leg a little bit. Big deep breath in. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. And exhale, come back up onto your hands. Dig your right toes into the floor. Press back into that high hover. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Pick up your weights. Now this time, find your balance. You're going to come down and up for a second. We're going to find our balance on our left foot. So we have 2 more. Set your body. Last one. And then take that left leg forward, right foot back, and start your drop and lift. So press this hip forward. You'll get a little hip flexor lengthening by squeezing that right glute. Now draw the hands up and sweep them down to that left side. So I can take my feet narrower or I can take my feet farther apart, but play with that position and find where you can control and be strategic with your movement. Now we're going to start with that balance challenge. You stand up, hold, bring it back, stand up, hold. That rotation is really going to impact our balance. Lift and hold. Now, just like we practiced on our hands and knees, if you can, bring your right leg back behind you like a curtsy. The weights come towards it and find your balance and lift. Curtsy. So again, I could curtsy and lift and hold, or I can curtsy, lift and pause, standing on both feet. Find what you like. Being wobbly is great. That means you're challenging your body in a different way, a little bit out of its comfort zone. That's how we work our stabilizers. 4 more, please. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now we intentionally switch the leg we're standing on, bend the knee, invert, and close. So we're standing on our right foot, squeeze your right glute, and then when we close the elbows, straighten that left leg. Breathe. Strong through that movement. So again, if I wanted to tap my foot on the floor instead, I could do that. I could still do the straightening. Pick and choose how you execute your movement with 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. From there, set both feet down on the floor, drop down and up. Now you're going to sweep to the right, lift up, sweep to the left, lift up. When you come up, squeeze your glutes closed. So you want to tighten the glutes and open up, lengthen the hip flexors. Lift for 4, 3, last 2, strong abs. Last 1, now watch the arms, sweep them around the outside, lift up, and then over to the left. Around the outside, strong with or without the weights, you choose. Open nice and big, close, and sweep. Strong movement through all of it. Now, when we come down to the left, we come up, we lift the left leg to do the arm movement down up. Then we come down to the right, lift the right leg, and sweep the arms down and up. Come over to the left, lift up, left leg lifts. If you're doing it a little bit differently, that's okay. Moving through that, good for the balance, good for the fascia. Strong body. 4 more, please. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. From there, come to the front of your mat. Hands come down to the mat, the weights straddle. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose. Glutes are tight, abs are tight, chest is open. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose. So strong. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose. 2 more. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose, landing so gentle. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose. Now from here, hands down. Hop or walk back. Now, you come into an inverted V. Your right hand touches your left shin. Come back into a high hover. And then lift your left hand. Left hand comes down. Inverted V, right hand to the left shin. High hover. Lift your left hand, side plank. Left hand down, inverted V, right hand, left shin. High hover. Left arm up, side plank. Left hand down, inverted V, right hand, left shin. High hover, left arm up. One more time, left hand down, inverted V, right hand, left shin. High hover, left hand up, left hand down, low hover, high hover, Hopper walk in, chair pose. Abs are tight. Hands down. Hopper walk back. Low hover. So hands down. Hop back. You could set your knees down. Low hover. High hover. Hopper walk in. Chair pose one more, friends. Hands down. Hopper walk back. Low hover. High hover. Hopper walk in. Chair pose. Now from here we go into the other side. Hands down. Hopper walk back. Inverted V. Your left hand touches the right shin. That could even just be the floor in front of it. Find your way. Then high hover. Lift left hand to the right shin. Set that down. High hover. Right arm up. Side plank. Nice and tight through your glutes. So from here. Right hand down. Inverted V. Left hand, right shin. Push that right heel down towards the floor. High hover. Right arm up. Right hand down. Inverted V. Left hand, right shin. High hover. Right arm up. Right hand down, inverted V, left hand, right shin. Pull your tailbone up, dig the right heel to the floor. High hover, right arm up. Squeeze your bottom closed. Right hand down, inverted V, left hand, right shin. And high hover, right arm up. And right hand down one more, team. Bring that left hand to the right shin. And set it down. Lift that right hand, side plank. Right hand comes down, high hover, low hover, high hover, hopper walk in, chair pose. We have 3 more. Scoop the navel to spine, close your glutes, hands down. Hopper walk back, low hover, high hover, hopper walk in, chair pose. We have 2 more. Hands down, hopper walk back. Low hover, knees can be up or down. High hover, hopper walk in, chair pose. 1 more please, hands down. Hopper walk back. Low hover, this time high hover, inverted V. Float your right leg. Try and take your right toes to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, pull your right leg through into pigeon. And then you can lay yourself down however that feels good. So you can stay on your hands. You can come down onto your elbows. You can come all the way onto your forehead. We're going to stay, hang out here and breathe for a second. Inhale. Exhale. Press into that left hip. Move the body around to deepen that stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Think about what can you release, whether that's physical, mental, guilt, anxiety, fear. 1 more time. Big deep breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and crawl yourself forward so you come up nice and tall. Roll onto that right hip and then bring that left foot on top of the right. So just like we've been practicing, you come into that position. We're trying to, again, loosen up the hip, loosen up around the knee and the ankle. Some of you, your knee will touch the foot, and some of you, this foot will be able to stay flexed and not sickle. We're building that flexibility as we go throughout our week. So again, with that movement, the more active we are, it's gonna bind it up a little bit more. And then each week we're just trying to not have it get worse or more tight. And then if we want to see that get better and better, we would just add it in more during our week. So whether it's in this type of platform, or just you could go and decide when you answer your emails or in some place where you hit a couple of times, either a day or a few times a week, to practice and work on this range of motion and flexibility. For today, we're going to sit, take your left hand, we're going to sit on the left hand, and then add gentle pressure with that hand, bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. Push the tops of the fingers into the mat. So your left hand, you're pushing down as you're pulling over with the right. Inhale. Exhale, release that. Take the hand out from underneath, pick up your weights, and then from there, reach the hands towards the front and curl the hands towards your forehead. I could do the same exact thing without the weights. So as I come into that, watch the movement. We're going to curl, crisscross, and then lengthen. Curl, cross it, lengthen. Curl, cross it, lengthen. Bring it in, crisscross, and reach. For 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now bring it in, hold, and crisscross. Keep your elbows in line with the shoulders, so you're keeping that up. For 8. 7. The elbows are going to want to drop, and you keep that engaged and lifted. For 4. 3. 2. And 1. Now take the arms and reach in front, right to left. For 8. Draw those shoulders down and back. Each movement of the arm is going to add just a little different element of weight to the stretch. For 4. 3. 2. And 1. Now both arms out to the side, just 8, and we set our weights down. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Last 2, and 1. Set your weights down. Take your right hand, bring it over so you're twisting. The right hand becomes a little resistance against the left thigh, and then your left hand comes back behind you and apply a little pressure into that so that you can rotate and lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, if you can, bring your hands to the left side. But for some, that's going to be just the left hand. If you can, bring your right hand down. Press into your right hip. Inhale. As you exhale, bring it back center, and then bring your hands in front. So again, for some of you, you can have your elbows on the mat. For some, you can crawl your hands farther forward. Find the position that feels good, and then 2 big deep breaths. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, crawl your hands back. Take your left foot off of the right, extend it out to the side, and then reach down towards it. So in that position, we're going to keep the right knee tucked in. You can pull on the toes of that left foot. You can bow your head towards the left leg. You're trying to ground the right hip if you can. Inhale. Exhale. One more big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, walk your hands back. Bring both legs straight out in front. You're going to lean slightly back onto your hands and kick the legs. So in that, we engage your abdominals to do that small little core work. I can come all the way down on my elbows if I prefer. I could come all the way down onto my head. I could soften the knees if I want. Find the position that feels good. Now from here, we're going to go from kicks here to a plank position with mountain climbers back and forth. I'll give you both some low and high options. So with this, you can have the knees bent all the way down for 4. And then we're just going to flip over 3, last 2, and 1. Now turn yourself over. You can hold plank. You can pull one knee at a time to the elbow. You can do that with a hop for 8. So again, if I want that core control, that slower and elbow to knee is going to be better. If I want to circulate the blood a little bit more, I add that hop. And then flip back over and kick. Scoop the belly button in for 8. 7, pick your option. You could be all the way on your back. Now when we flip over, you're going to flip to the other side for 4. So if you went to the left side of your mat, last 2 and 1, now flip onto the other side of your mat and choose mountain climbers, knee to elbow, find your way for 8, 7, 6, 5, I could hold a plank. I could have my knees on the floor and lift one leg at a time here. Last 2 and 1. Turn yourself back over, kick the legs for 8, 7, 6. So the movement of the legs causes disruption to the contraction of our core, of our abdominals. Last 2 and flip over, knee to elbow your way. So again, I can be here. I could be here, working out. That'll work through the feet a little bit. I can be here, a little stronger core for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over, kick the legs for 4. So we're practicing, we're getting ready for a little flow. Last 2, and flip over to the other side, knee to elbow. So now you've assessed what pattern, what movement you're doing, and on your own, you're going to count 4 per pose. So in that, you flip over, come onto your mat, kick 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go to one direction and count your 4, 3, 2, and 1, turn back over. This is progression that we'll work on towards next week. Flip back to the other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over. 4, 3, 2, and flip one more each side. 4, 3, 2, 1. You can go faster or slower than me. Just control your movement. And last side, flip it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it and kick for 8, 7, 6, 5. Chest is open. Last 2 and 1. Set the legs down. Turn yourself over so you're on your hands and knees From here, dig the toes into the floor, lift the tailbone, press the hips back, relax the head. Tailbone is up towards the ceiling. Press your hands strong into the floor to separate the scapula, the shoulder blades. Now lift your left leg. See how high you can bring that left foot to the ceiling and how strong you can dig your right heel into the floor. Inhale. Exhale, pull your left leg through to pigeon. So again, same thing as on the other side, move around a little bit. You can stay upright. We can come down onto our elbows. We can come all the way down onto the forehead. Push into your right hip. Create a little tension in the stretch of the left glute, left hip. 2 big deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and walk your hands back. Sit onto that left hip. Sweep the right leg so that it's on top of the left. And just like we practiced on the other side, we want to get into that position where, again, some of you, this knee will be all the way down on the foot. Some of you, it's easy to flex this foot and keep it from tilting forward. So play in that movement. If you want to put a block or a pillow or a blanket under this right knee for more support, you can. Take a nice big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, go ahead and pick up your weights for the last time. Nice and wide to the side, reaching into that curl. So again, you can choose to do the same movement weightless. You could choose to just sit in this stretch and breathe, move around in it. And again, trying to assess some days what you need is the weight work, and then some days what you need is the silence. And sitting in that, letting that just relax into the knee. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Abdominals are nice and strong. We keep our body nice and tall. Last 2 and 1. Alternate that curl. Feel the shifting of the body weight side to side. You counter that with your obliques, with your strong core muscles. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2. And we have 1 more exercise before we set them down. Take the arms behind the head. So you bend to the elbows. Now, I could bring them in front. I could bring them in front this way. Or I lift up and I'm taking my hands behind my head, trying to keep my ribs in and down. Strong triceps extension all the way up for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your weights down. Once you set your weights down, that right hand comes underneath the right glute. Reach, grab the head gently, and pull towards that left shoulder. So the tops of your fingers, push those down into the floor just a little bit heavier. So you're trying to create a little pull, a little tension to deepen the stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release the grip on the head. release the hand from under the hip, and then take your left hand, bring it across the body. Lift, so when you press into this right hand behind you, it's gonna lift your sternum, lift your heart. So you reach around, press into the earth with your right hand, take the left hand, make that turn just a little bigger. So your body's nice and tall, the heart comes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, and then as you exhale, see if you can bring your hands to the floor to the right side of you. So you're trying to take the palm of your left hand and press it down while also pushing into your left hip. Inhale. Exhale, release. One more big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring the hands up. And then now we bring them in front. So again, that creates a little more tension. For some, that's going to be really uncomfortable. You could be right here. You can have your hands on your mat. Or you can crawl forward, bring your elbows down. 2 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, crawl yourselves back up. Take this right leg, reach it out to the side, and then again, you pick that position. That left hip stays in, the left foot stays tucked, and then we can grab onto that right foot, creating a little extra tension. We can bow our head towards that right leg. We're pressing the left hip down and coming into a little bit of a twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, big deep breath in. And exhale, crawl yourselves back up. Bring your feet so that they're back forward. And then from that position, bend the knees just a little bit. Hands are on the floor. Now, option. We're going to lift our bottom, press your chest so you're pressing open, and then lift your right leg, set it down, drop the bottom. Lift, drop the bottom. Lift, drop the bottom. Now, options. I could be right here, hands on the hamstrings, lengthening the back of the leg. We're so close, almost done, guys. You could be here. You could be here. Tap, lift, or you could be here. Tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, lift for 8. 7, remember, you find what serves you. 6, 5, squeeze your bottom to come up. 4, 3, 2, last one, come down, reach your hands towards the feet. So again, that could be your shins, that could be your ankles. You may be able to grab onto the feet and pull. Inhale, now watch. As you exhale, hands come behind, lift your bottom, set it down, reach to the feet. Hands come behind, lift your bottom, set it down, reach to the feet. 2 more, please. Hands come behind, squeeze, set it down, and pull. One more time, hands behind, squeeze, set it down, and pull. Lift your body nice and tall. Sweep the legs back around for the last series. High hover. Pressing through the heels. Low hover. High hover. Now listen. Right knee, left elbow. Set it down. Low hover. High hover. Hop or walk in. Chair pose. Scoop your belly button in, hands down. Hop or walk back. Left knee, right elbow. Set it down, low hover. High hover, hop or walk in, chair pose. Hands down, hop or walk back. Right knee, left elbow. Set it down, low hover. High hover, hop or walk in, chair pose. Scoop the navel to spine, hands down. Hop or walk back, last one. Left knee, right elbow. Set it down, low hover. High hover, hop or walk in, chair pose. Hands down. Hop or walk back. Low hover. High hover. 4 more friends, then we're done. Low hover. High hover. Low hover. High hover. 2 more. Low hover. High hover. 1 more opportunity. Low hover. High hover. Inverted V. Pressing those heels to the floor. Relax your head. Walk your hands back. Dangle the arms. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Let the tension in the back of the neck go. And then slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, roll yourselves up. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your belly button in. Roll your shoulders back and down. 1 more time. Deep breath in. Reset. Exhale, drop the shoulders and hinge. Scoop the belly button in. Dangle. Reset your intentions for the weekend. Whatever you can release and let go of, leave it here. I'm so proud of you for making it today. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale, roll yourselves up with strength through the glutes, the abs, the upper back. Lift your heart. Deep breath in, arms up. And exhale, give yourselves a big hand. Good job, neighbor. Thank you so much for committing and making time for this today. I hope you felt good in that movement. We added a lot of rotational work today. So drink a lot of water, just in case that's a lot for, I have some making up to do with our comments. Britney Spears, I love it. I can guess what ones look like that. If when you're going through movement, remember, just like, oh, love you too. When we're going through movement, the beauty of how we're integrating different movements from day to day is that you can move into, if rotation feels really good, you do the rotation without the flexion and vice versa. Hey, Akiko. So as you're moving, feel the freedom to kind of design your own flow so that your fascia, the joints, your skin, your muscles are all getting nourished and fed and working together in unison instead of fighting with your joints. So that's our goal, is to kind of let go. And just like we talk about, oh, thank you, Cher. We talk about just showing up like today. I literally, that whole class was covered in mud because of whatever Gracie ran in here with. So mud all over my mat, now all over me, but yet we just keep going. We just keep at it, mud or not. So life's messy, and we just keep connecting to one another, supporting one another, your encouragement of one another here. And I know you're doing that out in the world too. So I'm blessed by you. I'm so grateful for you. Keep up the amazing work. I know as this gets longer and longer, it's a little more daunting and harder to stay in that space where you can really still love and serve others. But just know that when we do that, when we look out for one another, we all rise up, just like we talk about in class. So when you encourage one another, we all get stronger and higher and more elevated together. I love you. I hope you have a great weekend. If you have any requests, more high hovers and low hovers, any more chair pose into planks, just let me know. Send them my way. And I am excited to stretch with you tomorrow. Have a great day.